What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Connor back with Muscle Addiction, man. If you're new to the channel, you don't know us survive, make sure you stop this video right now. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Say, this right here, I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. I say that a lot, and I always hold y'all up, but y'all see we out here. You'll know the spot look familiar, because I was just out here the other day. But I got a video on my channel that I didn't expect to catch traction like it did. So this video is actually gonna be catering to y'all, because I got about 20 to 50 of y'all that actually subscribe to my channel just to see what it or to inquire about what I'm about to show y'all. So I know it's a lot of questions people been having and stuff like that, so I'm gonna get to answer all those in this video right here. That's my baby right there. For all the people on my channel that remember this video, but this is my $650 project truck right here. Yes, y'all heard it right. I got this truck for $650, but I'm not even gonna talk about all of that because I got a whole video catered to that. But I'm gonna go over just a quick walk around on stuff that's done changed since I last showed y'all and stuff like that. And I know it's a couple of obvious things that y'all looking at right now, but the wheels, I'm pretty sure that was already on here if I'm not mistaken. And it's just a walk around. I literally have not done anything else. Like I said, I got tail lights put in here. Well, I put them in. I can't say I got them put in. Third brake light. And these lights should be on. Yeah, they on. Kind of hard to tell right now, but they on. You can see you got the little bar on the side of it. Got those. Got these tag lights right here, and these things are so freaking bright. It'll light all this up white back here. Like you can see it like from the cab of the truck. You can see it lit up back here. That's how bright they are. But I got them on the deal with these tail lights. If I can find the link where I bought them, I'm gonna put them down in the description so y'all can see that. But I got my exhaust done. I forgot about that. I don't think that was in the video. Good. But yeah, I got my exhaust done. I couldn't deal because I think the last time I showed y'all the exhaust was coming out right here. So I actually ended up getting, don't mind the tire. I know it's out of there. But yes, I got exhaust on here. You know, I bet it's a lot of people that do want to see this or hear it. So I'm gonna crank it up real quick, show y'all what it sounds like. Dang, YouTube, why you didn't tell me my cell phone had dropped, man? No, but I hope y'all got, I'm not finna set this camera back up, but I hope y'all got to hear it enough right there. But it's nothing really serious. I mean, y'all do want to see more or hear more exhaust clips of it and stuff like that. Y'all just let me know in the comments, because I won't know unless y'all tell me. So if y'all do want to hear this a little bit more, or just the exhaust clip or whatever, my setup, y'all let me know and I will. But it ain't nothing but a flow master down there. I don't know if y'all can see it too good, but it's just a flow master down there. I got that off of Facebook Marketplace for like 40-50 bucks, I think. It was fairly inexpensive. But yeah, I got the exhaust done, and then I got some headlights. I got a set of headlights put in. I said it again. I put them in, and she got a facelift, y'all. Look, it ain't looking sad no more. I got a new bumper put on there. I know y'all remember me telling y'all in the other video that I need another bumper, so I finally got a bumper, and I think I paid like 50 bucks for that bumper, and I reused the plastics and stuff. So yeah, got a new bumper on there, got new lights on it all the way around. But I mean, as far as what I've done to the truck since y'all last seen it, that's it. Everything else been like it is. But actually to the meat and potatoes, which I actually came for. Let me pop this hood. But like I said, if I forget anything in this video, please, or if y'all got any questions that I didn't cover, just ask them down in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them, or make another video to explain it a little bit better or something if y'all not getting it. So first, I don't have a list wrote down for this and everything, so like I said, I'm just gonna have to wing it. But everything that you're going to need, I'm gonna start off with because this is, for people that don't know, this is a guide, and not even a guide, but this is a parts list. I'm gonna try to get all of the parts that I had to use, and parts that you can reuse for your V6 to V8 swap. Okay, so like I say, and I reiterate, this is a disclaimer, I'm not professional, nothing like that, so I might be skipping some stuff. So like I said, if I do happen to skip some stuff, y'all let me know down in the comments, and like I said, I'll do my best to answer those. So as far as the parts goes and prices and everything, you know, the engine or whatever that you're gonna need, 4.8, 5.3 or whatever, those are the two engines I'm gonna cover, because it's pretty much gonna be standard across for both of these right here. 6 liter have just a little bit of changes and stuff like that, but like I said, I'm not gonna cover that too much just because I don't have one, so I'm not gonna speak from experience on that because I don't have none. But the engine, you can find a 4.8 or 5.3 in today's market. You can get one for $500 or less from a junkyard, and if you pay anything more than that, then the thing better be really low miles, less than 50,000 miles or something like that. That's the only way I can see you know, paying that. So that's what I paid for the engine. So that's $250 right there. That's what I paid for the engine, and it was 4L60E transmission attached to it, and that's the reason why I got a deal on it, because they pulled it as a unit, and the transmission pretty much went out. So I basically just bought the motor. That was $250, all right? And then, you know, I needed some coils and stuff like that, which I'm guessing that y'all's situations, some of y'all's may be like this, some of y'all's won't be like this, but these coils I picked up for $25 a piece on Amazon. $25 a piece on Amazon. So I only had to get like one bank, so that's $100 right there. Spark plug wires. I needed some spark plug wires because they didn't come with the engine I had. And like I said, these little parts don't matter. Like I said, for the most part, you guys are gonna have a more complete engine than what I had. But those spark plug wires, that may have been another $25. And as far as these prices goes, I'm gonna try to keep them within the $100 range. And this is just from the prices that are around here in my area, stuff like that in Texas. So that's, you know, the prices may differ for where you at. That's the wires. I didn't pay no more than $25 for right there. Motor mounts. Your original motor mounts from your V6 are not going to work. If you're going to get the engine, get the motor mounts and frame mounts, both for this, so that you don't have to price the frame mounts and the motor mounts. You can just get them all together whenever you get the engine assembly or whatever. But one of the frame mounts I already had, and so, you know, it was already attached to the motor. So the only thing that I really had to get was, and that's actually the most important, is the driver's side frame mount right here. I'm pointing at it right here. And that is going, they have two different frame mounts, okay? And it's gonna depend on what kind of suspension system you got. And they have the torsion or like a spring, like a regular shock. That's what I'm trying to say, shock. And those they make two different mounts. Your vehicle is, it's gonna all depend on what frame mount you're gonna need. So if you have, if your truck has a torsion type suspension, that's the type of frame mount that you're gonna have to get off of your donor truck. So pretty much you want to keep everything vehicle specific. If you have a Silverado, try to get everything from a Silverado. If it's a two-wheel drive, try to get your parts from a two-wheel drive. If it's a four-wheel drive, get it for a four-wheel drive. If it's a SUV, get it for an SUV. You know, just that'll keep from you getting the wrong stuff. Okay, so I bought this frame mount off of Facebook Marketplace for, that was another $25. I bought that for $25, just the frame mount. I already had the motor mounts. I just needed the frame mounts, okay? And like I said, the driver's side is the one that actually keeps it in line. Just the only reason you need to change why the driver's side is so important is because it's actually going to move the motor back, forward or backwards like an inch or so, and that makes all the difference. Okay, so you're gonna need frame mounts off of a donor truck that is the same, that has the same suspension as yours. Okay, I don't know any way to make it simpler than that. What I will do is try to find the form or whatever that I found that information off of so y'all, it'll make a little bit more sense on paper. Okay, so moving on to alternator. The alternator from your V6 will work for the 4.8 or 5.3. So if you don't have an alternator already, if it doesn't come with any front like accessories or whatever, the alternator, it bolts right up to it. And the throttle lines, all of these you don't have to get from a V8. You can use your existing ones from the V6. Right, what I'm covering right now is everything that you can reuse from your V6 that you don't have to change. Okay, so this, you don't have to worry about your throttle lines or throttle cables or your alternator, or somebody correct me if I'm wrong on this, or your starter. Your starter from your V6 will work on your V8. Okay, now you will need to get a coder intake or a air box from the 5.3, because the one from the V6 will not work. So you're going to need to find a way to do that. Okay, so I mean, the best way to go about it is just to get you a cheap coder intake. I bought this off of Marketplace as well for like $75. All right, so that was fairly inexpensive. Your exhaust, you don't. Now they advise to, since you already are doing a swap, to just put headers on there. But if you're just wanting to just do the swap and go, your factory exhaust from your V6 will bolt up to the 5.3. No modifications needed. And those, like, just the same ones from the V6 right here, and they bolt right up. So you can reuse those. Right here is maybe where people might have a different opinion, but you can reuse the V6 transmission. Yes, I'm gonna repeat it. you can reuse the V6 transmission. Okay, you can reuse that. It will. This truck, it's gonna roll over the 15,000 miles that I've had with this 4L60E from the V6 that's been mounted up to the 5.3. All right, so it's been that long. All right, it's been that long, and it still works fine. Works fine behind the 5.3. So that's that. All right. Like, I've heard so many people say that you cannot use it. What I did, I did not touch the transmission at all. I kept it bolted up to the truck, and I left the V6 stall converter on there and everything. And this is a quick FYI too. The V6 stall converter is actually like a really small, mild stall converter, like performance in a way. Not performance, but it is a higher stall than what they come in 5.3s. So I technically have a 2600 stall in here. If I'm not, it's a 26 or a 2300 stall, but it's bigger than what comes in the V8 1260Es. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and debunk that now. I'm still using the V6 transmission, and it's getting me to where I need to go. It shifts through all the gears, no issues. So I'm just nip that in the bud right now. You can use your V6 transmission. All right, so that'll save you money right there. Your AC lines will not work from your V6. You will have to go and track down AC lines for your vehicle. So if you have a V6 truck, most of the time, well, I don't know any V6, a Silverado that has rear climate controls. So the SUVs that have the rear climate controls, their system is going to look a little bit different. So you can't use that because most of the SUVs are already going to come with a V8 in it. So you're going to need to pull your AC, this line for sure. You're going to need to pull that off of a truck with no rear, AC. And let's see, got that. Hopefully y'all can hear me, but I was editing this video and I realized I forgot some stuff, so I'm gonna go back over that now. But regarding this hose right here, this got to do with the radiator, because I forgot to talk about that. But this is the same radiator from the V6. It will work, but you're gonna have to add this fitting right here because it's got a coolant fitting right here. Well, actually right here, I'm sorry. It's right here, and it goes across, and pretty much all you do there is coming out on the other side, you're gonna install your hose right here coming out the other side of it. And it's just basically you put a T right here, and it goes to your radiator right here. Real quick, chiming back in because I forgot some stuff, but here it is with it running right here, so y'all can see that it's for real. But things that I forgot is you're gonna need upper and lower radiator hoses from a 5.3. So you're gonna need this hose and then this one right here. You're gonna need both of those off of, because they won't work from your V6. And I also forgot both of these AC, you're gonna need both of the AC lines that go to the compressor for the 5.3. You're gonna need this line and you're gonna need this one right here. You're gonna need both of those. So make sure you get those two. You're gonna need to get this hose, because this is a very special fitting right here for the heater core. So you're gonna need that from a 5.3. All these hoses and stuff you're gonna need to get from a 5.3 or 4.8. Like I said, this is original from the V6. And then I was missing something else. I got all that. And then for your if you guys don't already have all your stuff together, this was, I had an issue with this right here, but it's transmission. Oh. That's that wire. That's that wire right there I was telling y'all about for the flex fuel. But it's two connectors going to the trans, and besides the main harness. And with the one connector for the side, which is the safety neutral switch, you if it's not already attached on there, you guys will need a heat gun, hair dryer, some way to heat the glue up to get the harness on or off that sensor, because it's really tricky. But I think that's your wiring harness. There, I need you guys to pay close attention. All right. So you see this right here. This is a drive-by wire. All right, or cable. Drive-by cable. If your vehicle, which is a V6, most likely is going to have, unless it's a newer model. I think they may have switched to electric throttle on the newer model V6s. But this video is for 99 to 06 trucks. All right, but this right here, if your truck is a cable driven, this right here, you're going to want to get a wire harness from a vehicle that has the same, because if you get one that has the electric throttle, it will not work, because you have to go in and change this and a lot of other stuff, if I'm not mistaken. So just to make stuff simple, if you have a drive-by cable engine, just get you the wire harness off of y'all. In mine, I got this off of because the wire harness that came on this truck, they had cut some connectors, so I could not reuse that. So this harness came from like an 02 Tahoe with a 5.3 in it. And 03 is when they switched to electric. So 99 to 02 will have this right here, and this is, in my opinion, more desirable because it's less hassle to deal with, okay, in my opinion. So this is where I got mine from. Now the Tahoe that I got this wire harness off of, it had flex fuel, and this truck did not have flex fuel, so it had an extra wire in the back, and I could not figure out what it went to. So I had to get tuned out because it was throwing a code for the flex fuel sensor. So I got that tuned out. If you happen to get your wire harness and it's from a flex fuel vehicle, and your vehicle is not flex fuel, then you can just get it tuned out. I paid every bit of 25 to 50 bucks to get it tuned out, and I don't have a check engine light on, none of that. All right. So that's what you do with the wire harness, and I paid maybe $250 for the wire harness, so, and it come with everything I needed. Came with everything I needed. So that's how much that's gonna cost you, man. Let's see. Fuel lines, I had somebody ask about that, but this is where what I'm gonna show you guys, don't do this. You can do it at your own leisure, but I did this as a temporary thing, and I have yet to fix it. But what you're supposed to do is they have fuel fittings, AN fittings or something like that. But Summit is literally right there. I don't think y'all can see it, but Summit Racing is right there. You can go to Summit Racing. You can order it offline. I will put the part numbers in the description. because this is one part number that I have to give you guys. All right, but this is how I connected mine. I went to O'Reilly's and I bought some fuel line from like an older school vehicle or whatever, and I just connected them that way with the hose clamps. And like I said, I repeat, do not do this because these are high pressure lines, and at any given moment these could pop off, and then once that happens, fuel is over here by this exhaust. Y'all get the point after that. My truck is gone. So I'm gonna put the part number in the description on what the lines that you're supposed to do. But basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut these lines down and attach the fittings, all right, from here, you know, these two lines to the fuel rail right here. All right, so that's all these two are going to right here, and these go back down to the tank right here. And if these, you know, look familiar to anybody, these are the original fuel lines from the Spider fuel injected V6 Vortec. These are the same exact lines. The only thing I did was just put hose clamps on them. So that's not what you're supposed to do. You're actually supposed to cut them down, you know, somewhere like down here or something like that, you know, shorter, and then connect your fuel fitting. So that's how you're supposed to do that. I know I had a lot of people ask me about that. That is how you connect your fuel lines. You do it like that by your own, you know, at your own means or whatever, but I do not advise you to do it like that because it can cause a lot of serious damage, and you can potentially lose your vehicle. But as far as the front accessories, you can find these on Marketplace. Somebody can be getting rid of and stuff like that. But you know, this truck, it came with the power steering pump and the bracket. You know, it's all one thing. So the only thing I had to do was just slap on this alternator from my V6. What else am I forgetting? The computer. This is very important too. You're gonna want to look at your wiring harness to figure out what fuse box you're going to need. It's easier if you just get the fuse box and computer and wiring harness from the same vehicle. That way you don't have to worry about mixing stuff up. Because I had the computer that I have in here, right here, is not the original computer that came with this motor. This computer came from my buddy that I got from him because I had to use a different wiring harness that was not originally with this motor. So therefore, the computer ended up being a different model. Well, I say model, but they have, let's see if I can do this. Ouch. But they got, it's two connectors right here. But, I think it's blue. One of them is like green and blue, and then there's another computer that's like red and blue or something like that. But what that's, you know, what I'm saying that to say is if you're I got 5% left on my phone, so I gotta make this quick. If your wiring harness, if the end of these cables or on the wiring harness, if they're blue and green, make sure your computer has the blue and green connectors. If it's red and blue, make sure that the computer is red and blue, or else they will not work. They will not work. So that is on that right there, man. I'm gonna actually end up having to stop this video now. I'm hoping that I covered enough in this video right here to get y'all going. I mean, everything else, I feel like, you know, the person that's doing this swap should be mechanically inclined to know. And like I say, if I did miss anything, please let me know so that I can go back over it so y'all can understand in its entirety. But to my knowledge, that's I mean, I covered the motor mounts. Like I said, I'll try to put the link in the description for LSX Performance Trucks, performancetrucks.net. I think that's what it's called. So that's where I got a lot of my information from, along with the help of another guy too. And before I end this, to get it to run, there is a video on YouTube. It's called a key relearn, a GM key relearn, and I'll find that video and put it down in the description as well. But in order to get your BCM, which is the truck's computer, you know, for the body control module, in order for that to talk to the PCM, you have to do a key relearn or get it tuned. And that's what a lot of people was telling me that I had to do, was to get it tuned, which was not true. And so the guy, Kenny Stone, I appreciate you for helping me out with that. And so I'm gonna try to put that down in there in the description so that y'all can see that video. But that's how you get the both the computers to talk to each other and communicate so that they're happily married together. So that's all I can think of on this video, man. The truck's still running good. I still got a lot of stuff to do to this truck, but due to me getting this other vehicle, like it's just kind of stepped down on the priorities list just a little bit. But I promised that I was going to do an update on this, and here it is, man. So like I say, if there's anything that I did not cover, y'all just put it down in the comments, man. Stay tuned, man, because there's a lot of good stuff going on that's going to be going on this year, and I want y'all to be there for it, man. So all my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you for tuning in. And all my new subscribers, y'all please go back and watch some of my videos. Y'all browse, and if y'all made it this far, I thank y'all, man. And I appreciate all the love that all my loyal subscribers do show you, boy. And it does not go unnoticed, man. But like I said, y'all just stay good, y'all stay safe, masked up, because Corona's going crazy right now. So with that being said, y'all be good out there, man. Muscle Addiction signing out. Yes, sir.